So I'm wearing AirPods to record this video because I don't want to get heavy ass headphones and for my heavy ass headphones because I just took a shower, feel me? And Jay Painter came out with a new video, so you better know I'm about to react to that, buddy. And I didn't want to tell you all this, but I just had the urge to tell you all this, bro. But I just ate a spicy ass burger an hour ago and my stomach hurts as shit. So just you all know I'm in pain making this video, feel me? But let's get into it, bruh. I tried every seat on the fastest train. Let's get into this, bruh.
About to test every class of train seat on the world's fastest train to find out how comfortable you can actually be at 120 miles an hour, because I've always wondered, what does the best seat on such a futuristic train actually look like? What's the food like compared to the economy class? Is it even possible to see an iconic view of Mount Fuji from the window of a train when you're travelling that fast? To answer all these questions, I've flown all the way to Tokyo, Japan.
Like I've seen.
For the first leg of our journey on the bullet train, we'll be going from Tokyo to Sendai in the standard seat, which is roughly a 200-mile journey and will only take 90 minutes. This is my first time stepping onto a bullet train, so I've got no idea what to expect. But after hearing people talk about them for years, I need to see if they're really worth the hype.
I think I've heard about this too, you know. Apparently they go fast as hell. 90 minutes, that's crazy.
Seat in 5 different categories, starting with the standard seat. Not too bad. Seems like a better train seat than you get in the UK, so let me show you around. This seat comes with a
the train seats in the UK, boy, I'll tell you what, they might be worse than 1-star seats.
Fairly comfortable headrest, a standard tray table, a hook to hang your umbrella on, which is so Japan, a large storage pocket, a cup holder, and a very generous amount of leg room for a pocket-sized man. Pretty standard stuff for a train seat, apart from the fact that we're moving at 200 miles an hour. As far as basic train seats go, this one's fairly comfortable. There's plenty of leg room, although I am 5'7". There's lots of space. It reclines, which I've...
God damn, he is fun size, bro. He is petite. Oh,
I've never seen on a basic train seat before. There is a guy back there who keeps sneezing and he sounds like a spider from Minecraft every time he sneezes, but I don't think that's a reflection on the train itself. And you get incredible views of the city of Tokyo. What more could you ask for? For comfort, this seat gets a 5 from me, but only because later in this video we'll be trying a seat so comfortable it comes with its own slippers and high-tech control panel.
Damn.
Now, we should probably talk about the price of this ticket. In terms of price, this was by far...
That just makes this seat feel underwhelming now, bro. You shouldn't have shown me that. Now I'm just waiting for that seat this whole time.
Video, but
I don't even care about this one now.
It's not looking too bad. This seat only cost me $70, which I think is pretty
That's not
good
only, bro. I don't have $70, bro.
It's 4 times faster than traveling by car.
And car would have costed way more, I think.
I've just taken a look online and basic class doesn't have any food either. You already get food on the 2 classes above this, which we'll be trying later. Fortunately for me, I planned ahead and brought some of my favourite Japanese snacks. So it also scores 0 on food.
0, bro.
Not a great start. One thing I've noticed is just how clean the windows are on Japanese trains. In England, this is what your windows look like. And speaking of windows, the views from this train...
Hey, stop flaming the UK. I know their train seats are ass, but
price are absolutely incredible. I've seen parts of Japan today I never expected to see. As much as the views from this train are absolutely incredible, later we're going to be seeing Mount Fuji from the window of the train, so on views I'm probably going to have
I could tell even if it was blurred.
Give this a 6, but only because of what's coming up.
That mountain is famous for shit.
So I'm just looking around to see if there's any tech on this train.
Nah, I doubt it.
I don't think there is.
I doubt it.
A plug socket. It's gonna have to be a 0 on tech.
0, yeah.
Which just leaves one category left to
you have your phone. You have your phone. That counts as tech. You might have to bump it up to a 1, bro.
Train, the bathroom, where I made a strange discovery. Right, I'm in the women's toilets. Calm down. I have a good reason. I've just walked past...
Oh, wait. Is he a she?
...the men's toilets, and I've seen the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. There's a urinal on a train, which I've never seen before. But the urinal has a glass door, like you can just see the back of the urinal
oh, that's weird.
From the hallway. So if you're just doing your business and somebody decides to walk past, they can just see you. But the women's bathroom...
What the hell? That's not very Japan-like, bro. Japan is very privacy, you know.
Has one of these fancy Japanese
toilets, known for privacy.
The world's smallest sink and a full-length mirror. Bathroom score, not very fancy, quite hard to stand still. Probably give it like a...
You pass as a woman though, bro. It's cool, bro. Like nobody will notice. Chill out.
4 out of 10, which gives our
3 out of 10.
standard bullet train seat a score of
It's
15
okay.
out of 50. Yeah, not great. But I've got high hopes for our next seat because I paid extra for the Mount Fuji view. I'm about to take the bullet train equivalent of business class. But weirdly enough, it was actually the hardest seat to get in this video because it has one of the best views of Mount Fuji in the entire country. We're going from
Damn, Mount
Osaka to
Fuji
Tokyo.
looks crazy
It's a
from that
320-mile journey and it's only supposed to take around 2 hours. Let's go see Mount Fuji. During cherry blossom season in
That's
Japan,
faster
this
than a
seat's
plane.
so popular you have to book it more than a month in advance. So I'm expecting big things from our middle tier seat.
Yo, this looks good. That looks way better than economy.
So this is green class. It's the middle
That's
class
very
on the
good.
bullet train. As far as I know, it's actually the highest class that goes from Osaka to Tokyo. In terms of the price, this seat was nearly as expensive as the grand class, which is the first class of
Tell us the
bullet
price.
train. It cost over $200 for one ticket, and that's
Oof.
because the view of
Damn, that's way more expensive than the.
Mount Fuji is apparently that good. It's worth the money. And that's
like
important
2.5
because ever since I was a
times
kid,
more
I've dreamt of seeing that mountain with my very own eyes. I always used to see it on TV and in cartoons growing up, and used to imagine what it would be like to actually
Anime.
be there. And today is my chance to see
I've
it
seen
for
it
the
in
very
Forza Horizon 6.
first time.
I never
But
played
before
it.
I do
I was
that,
just watching
I
the
need to tell
gameplay,
you
like
how
I've
I
done
got
it.
this ticket in the first
Dumbass.
place. Thanks to today's sponsor, Klook. It was actually really easy to get the ticket. Klook is essentially an all-in-one travel
tried
app that
skipping it
allows
and
you
the
to
volume
book
button.
hotels,
Just
local
watch it, bro. I don't
activities,
even care.
transport, and even get yourself an eSIM all in one place. If you've ever wanted to go to Japan, you'll know that booking all of these things is super overwhelming because of the language
Bro.
barrier. But on Klook, I booked everything in English before I trip this summer, and especially to Japan. Save yourself some time.
Alright,
It
bro, we
comes with
get
a
it, we get
footrest that rotates down for some reason. Not exactly the optimal position for your legs. It comes with its own reading light, which I probably won't be using because I'm dyslexic and I can barely read. There's actually a
Oh, you're
hidden tray
dyslexic?
table.
Oh. W dyslexic people, man.
Oh. Kind of expected it to go like all the way across. Still useful though. And it's even got
What is
window blinds
dyslexic,
in
though?
case you're not
What does
interested in
dyslexia
that
mean,
view of
bro?
Mount Fuji you paid all that money for.
Does that mean you
I've
can't
got
read?
no idea what any of this says. And you have a fully reclining seat.
I think that's what it means. You can't
This
read.
can't be good for the person behind me. I mean, it's a fairly comfortable seat, good leg room, lots of space. So for comfort, I'll give it a 8 out of 10.
It looks very
Can we just take
comfortable,
a
bro.
second to appreciate how
I'm not gonna
beautiful
lie.
this country is? Yeah, that's right, just like that. I mean, look at that, it looks like a movie. I pulled out my phone to do a speed test, and we were doing 280 kilometers an hour.
That's crazy.
At this point, a woman came around with a hand towel, and I thought food might be on the way, but it turns out you have to order it in Japanese from a QR code, and I'm not smart enough to
What?
figure out how to do that. So it looks like there's actually bullet train shaped food, but there's no language option, so I cannot figure out how to order it.
Oh, he saw Mount Fuji. There it is. In all its glory. Or in all its glory.
Yeah, that's not actually what it looked like.
Bro.
This is what it looked like. It was so cloudy, we went past Mount Fuji and
Where
I
is
never
it?
even noticed. I paid $20 extra to see Mount Fuji and I never even
Too bad,
saw
bro.
it. I'm gonna rate this seat 0 for views simply because it broke my heart.
Damn, I couldn't even see that shit. And I had the brightness all the way up.
We're genuinely going so fast, my ears keep popping. Like, I don't think humans were built to travel at this kind of speed. In
I
terms
think.
of tech,
Listen, buddy. I think planes go way faster than this.
there's not a lot to report, but there is a plug socket which I
So-
wasn't expecting. So for tech, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
What are you on about, dude? Damn, it looks like a very calm train. Like very peaceful. Or is it just me?
Bathroom situation. It's nothing
Yeah,
special.
grown ass man.
I don't
Can't even
know
open
how
the
I'm
door.
use the toilet at this speed. I don't feel very
Pull that
safe.
shit, bro.
It's a very
Japan.
small sink, fairly standard toilet, not
Stop
even a
pulling
special
me.
Japanese
Lie.
one. The drainage hole, in case you miss, is crazy. Without a fancy Japanese toilet, the most I can give it is a 4 out of 10, which gives our mid-level
I'll just aim at the drain. No, bro, it's way harder to, and I'm a Call of Duty aimbot. I have Call of Duty aimbot on that shit.
see a
Trust
slightly
me, I'll land it straight in the drain. Don't worry.
more respectable score of 23 out of 50. But the next seat is on a different level entirely. This seat is the closest you're going to get to flying business class on any train in the world, and it costs more than most flights to Europe. The journey from Tokyo to Sagura is around 360 miles and takes just 3 hours. Let's go check it out.
Damn.
I've never travelled first class on a train before, so I've got no idea what to expect here. But judging by the
Let's go.
staff waiting on the platform, it's going to be a luxury experience.
Suruga.
I'm going to be keeping my voice down because I don't want to annoy other passengers, but this is the craziest train seat I've ever sat in. This seat comes with a bunch of free stuff.
That looks good.
A bottle of water, a menu, a hand towel, a snack, some.
But why is every first class seat like that
slippers?
same color?
I might have to make a new category.
Slash, you know.
For our ranking system. I don't know what that color is called. But why does it look like a crystal?
Beige, yeah, beige. It's like beigeish. Why is every first class seat beige?
No, I'm not so sure on that. This is when I find out I'm actually allergic to whatever the hell this is. This is my final train journey. A hidden full-size tray table, a reading light that I'm still not going to use, and an entire control panel for the seat.
Damn, you can lie flat.
There's a memory foam pillow. I don't even have one of those at home. A privacy screen, and a staff member bows to you every 10 minutes. What kind of dystopian train seat is this? It gets a 10 for comfort. I'm sorry. I'm left with no choice.
Food is gonna be amazing. I already know it's first class, bro. They be serving caviar and shit.
An iPhone does not do this view justice. I really should start investing in some proper equipment because that looks incredible with my eyeballs.
Like a Sony camera.
And terrible on this video clip. I didn't get any food because I've got the palate of a 9-year-old and turkey dinosaurs weren't on the menu, so I'm going to show you what my fiance got and you can be the judge. I have no idea what any of that food is. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It's probably good though for anyone other than me, so I'll give it a 7.
It looks decent. Feel me?
Price-wise, this was the most expensive train ticket I've ever booked at $250 per ticket. Ooh. Most flights that I've taken this year
get a plane at this
cost less than that, but I can understand why, because look at this. Which brings us on to the view, and although it's not Mount Fuji, I saw some incredible things from that window. So the Grand Class gets an 8 on views.
Nah, there was no.
Now I know I gave this train seat a 10 out of 10 for comfort, but I think one of the other passengers got a little bit too comfortable. I mean, tech-wise, it's pretty cool that the chair has its own control center, but there are no USB ports or USB-C ports, and I think for the price you'd kind of expect at least that. So for tech,
yeah, facts, you're right.
There's an incredibly wealthy American couple out there that look like they would hunt down my entire family and use them as ornaments for their living room if I was to speak too loudly. So I am trying to keep my voice down, but we've got a traditional Japanese style toilet with all of the buttons you could ever need, including, of course, the music button. So if you're in the middle of doing your business and you think, you know what this needs? Drake. Then there's a button for that.
I wouldn't want other people to hear that, but I'm pretty sure that would be loud as hell.
Might be the funniest warning sign I've ever seen in a toilet. What? What's the story behind?
Listen, bro. Somehow, I've done that before.
Behind that, and why is there a sign telling people not to do it? This seat did come with another weird urinal with a viewing window, but considering it has a Japanese smart toilet, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for the bathroom. Which makes Grand Class our winning seat with a score of 38 out of 50. I may not have seen Mount Fuji, but I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. I'll see you in the next one. Psst,
listen,
I'm about to show you.
Listen, it was a good video, but listen, you had better videos, bro. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna be the first person to say it, you know, I'm not gonna glaze. You had better videos than this, bro. But this was still a W video. Don't take it to heart. My stomach ache still didn't go after these 20 minutes, but what can we say, bro? Just pray for me. We went from 200 to 230 in like 2 days. God damn, keep going like this, bro. I love that pace, feel me? When that pace starts to happen, boy,